Power feels permanent until it isn't. Every great power in history believed it was different, more advanced, more stable. Rome thought it would last forever. Britain believed its empire would never set. The Soviet Union was certain it had solved history itself. They were all wrong, and not in unique ways. Because when you step back far enough, every great power falls through the same pattern. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. The illusion of permanence at the height of their power, empires don't feel fragile. They feel inevitable. Rome controlled trade routes across 3 continents. Britain ruled the seas and global finance. The Soviet Union commanded half of Europe, militarily and ideologically. Each believed its dominance was self-sustaining. But dominance has a hidden cost: maintenance. Power doesn't collapse because of weakness. It collapses because it becomes too expensive to hold. Stage 1, overexpansion. The first stage always looks like success. Borders expand. Influence grows. Military presence spreads. Rome stretched its legions from Britain to the Middle East. Britain maintained far-flung colonies and sea lanes. The Soviet Union extended itself across Eastern Europe, Afghanistan, and beyond. Expansion brings control, but it also multiplies obligations. Every new territory adds more troops, more money, more resistance, more enemies. Eventually, the cost of holding power rises faster than the power itself. That's when cracks begin to appear. Stage 2, strategic drain. The second stage isn't defeat, it's exhaustion. Rome's armies became professional, expensive, and overstretched. Britain fought simultaneous conflicts while managing debt. The Soviet Union bled resources in Afghanistan while trying to keep pace economically with the West. The problem wasn't military capability, it was sustainability. Great powers don't collapse because they lose all battles. They collapse because they can no longer afford endless engagement. At this stage, leaders often respond the same way. More force, more spending, more control. And that accelerates the decline. Stage 3, loss of legitimacy. When strain increases, belief erodes. Citizens begin asking uncomfortable questions. Why are we everywhere? What are we gaining? Who is this really for? Rome faced internal unrest and political decay. Britain confronted anti-imperial movements and war-weary populations. The Soviet Union lost public faith in its ideology and economic future. When people stop believing the system benefits them, power stops being reinforced from within. At that point, collapse doesn't need invasion. It simply unfolds. The final stage, suddenness. Here's the most dangerous part of the pattern. Collapse feels sudden only to those inside it. To outsiders, Rome had been weakening for generations. Britain's retreat was slow and visible. The Soviet Union unraveled faster than anyone expected, except those studying the signs. Decline happens gradually. Collapse happens all at once. And history shows this pattern never announces itself in advance. Which brings us to a troubling modern question. What happens when power can expand, but can no longer end conflicts? In the next video, we'll explore why winning wars has become impossible and what that signals for the future of global power.